All right, I have been absent in the last couple of weeks, and that's because I've been sorting my life out. That's right, I'm not as well put together as it looks like. I don't think it looks like I'm well put together though. I'm a mess. And by now you're wondering what this shop has to do with me. Well, this is the new shop we're moving to. So this is 4 years, 4 new shops. It's a pretty bad track record if you ask me, but there's a good reason. So originally when I started my channel, I was in a small shop down in Mulberry, Utah. It wasn't exactly ideal. Location wasn't ideal and the space wasn't ideal. So we decided to move up to Hildale, Utah, where the rent was cheap and the space was big. But ultimately the shop I was in wasn't a good fit. So we ended up moving to where we have been for the last year. And up until recently, that was going perfect until I decided I want to move my shop back down to Hurricane, closer to my family, closer to stores, closer to people, closer to Sand Hollow, all of those things. So I got out of my shop lease, I got out of my house lease up here in Hildale, and I decided I was going to move down to Hurricane. So I had a shop lined up down in Hurricane, and ultimately in the end, they decided not to rent the shop out anymore. So I needed to find a new shop. I was homeless and shopless. Just as fate would have it, this shop popped up less than a block away from my old shop. Square footage wise, it's smaller inside, but it is more usable space, and I'm excited what we can pull out of here. And all the walls are the same color. The floor is actually really nice. Outside space, huge, all to myself. Ultimately, our goal is to still get down to Hurricane, so if there's another move in like 8 months or so, you know why. So we have 2 days to move my old shop to the new shop before we head down to Mexico to help with the Nora 1000. And it's a little tight. We called in some friends and we're gonna make it happen.
So we have 2 days to get this entire place packed up and moved. Should be pretty easy, I think.
Don't seem too excited about it.
I love moving.
So huge problem we had in the other shop was the walls were too close to the bays that you were working in. So if you stacked the tool, it was kind of in the bay. It wasn't ideal. But now I can have that whole wall to the press and nothing's gonna block it. I can just walk up and use the press. Yeah.
That thing is gonna end up extremely crowded. Because this isn't all staying here.
There's also a lift outside, and I'm gonna make Zach use that one because he keeps talking about how horrible this place is.
When did I say that? I think this place is gonna fill up a lot faster than you think. There's not that much wall space.
There is though. Because we're trading 2 bays for 1 big bay.
Oh man, this one's heavy.
I think that one's full. That one's not full, okay? When they're full, you can carry them over your shoulder. I love to know the weight difference.
So we have a ton of changes going on. Obviously, we're moving shops. We're changing up some of the things with how we do our videos, how we film, how we post. But one of the things that hasn't changed is our love for Brunt boots. This video is made possible by Brunt Workwear. For the last couple months, I've been wearing Brunt's Omen boots. Here they are in all their glory. With moving, we've been on our feet for 10, 12 hours a day. They are some of the most comfortable things I have ever had on my feet. Plus, let me mention, I am really picky about what I wear, especially when it comes to shoes. And these Omen boots are perfect. I have no complaints at all. And it can't go without being mentioned, Brunt boots are affordable. When it comes to what you have on your feet through a long work day, it really matters. And Brunt Workwear provides boots and clothes and hats and other things that make the long days feel short, by keeping you comfortable and safe at the same time. They also have some great perks. One of my favorites is the no risk trial. That means you can order a pair of boots, try them for a little while. If you don't like them, you can send them back. To share our love for Brunt workwear with you, we have a discount code that I'll put right here. I'll also put it in the top of our description and in the pinned comment. Check out Brunt workwear and get yourself some Omen boots. The cutest work boots I think I ever have seen. Anyway, that's enough of me procrastinating and not wanting to work. Let's get back to work.
I hate that I'm a hoarder. I hate it so much. Like this goes on the race Jeep. It doesn't fit on the race Jeep anymore, but it's just the fuse panel little cover. Am I ever gonna put it on? No, but maybe I'll put it on another Jeep. I don't need it. I won't ever put it on another Jeep.
But you could.
But I could. Should I pull it out of the trash? Probably. Ah, you're right. Look, what? Yeah, I'll just. That fits really good right there.
Talk about a hoarder. Why is this still there?
This was
8 months ago.
This is the shelf of mistakes, Zach. Have you ever seen
Eight
that?
months ago.
Perfectly unthreaded nut? Still, it's still together. This was a mistake because we mixed a whole gallon of epoxy. And this got hot. It got so hot that it melted the case around it. I guess we're starting over, so we'll have our own shelf of mistakes in the new shop.
That was a fun day too.
You walked a quarter mile?
It's gonna take a while.
I don't know about you, but whenever I clean up or move or anything like that, I always find stuff that distracts me from what I'm doing. And this is one of those things that I feel like I owe a lot of you an apology for. These are my snow tracks that I built. So a couple years ago, I got into these and I really wanted to build my own snow tracks. I could have bought some, could have definitely bought some for my Jeeps, but I wanted the challenge of building them. As you can imagine, snow tracks are not cheap to build or to buy. I bought everything I thought I needed. I was playing with some ideas in my head about what I was gonna do, and this is the rendition that I ended up with. It rolls really smooth until you put weight on it. Ultimately, this design doesn't work for a vehicle. Most snow track designs that bolt onto vehicles, this hub bolts directly to the hub on the vehicle. And this one doesn't. It transfers all the weight of the vehicle through this barrel or drive sprocket, and it's just not strong enough. There's too much bending and deflection, and I actually had them bolted up on my Jeep at one point, and I did drive around on them, but it was slowly tearing this big wheel apart in here. First of all, I was embarrassed to show how badly they failed. Secondly, I was out of money to continue working on these. I'd already invested about approximately $10,000 into building 4 of these, and I was so confident in my design that I built all of them because I didn't want to have to go back and make 3 more after I got one done. These are a massive project if you know anything about fabrication. My heart still really wants to pull these out and work on them almost every single day. Someday though, someday. So let's get them moved to the new shop and hopefully maybe there we'll beast off-road. All right, on to phase 5. We moved it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost us. Actually, it's costing a lot of money, but it's getting empty.
It was good pizza. That was a horrible catch. Ready, box it. You're just jealous. Oh. You just crossed my line? You just crossed my line, man?
No, it's good luck when a bird flies under it.
I thought you had a fish. Never crossed man's line.
To be honest, I don't remember the last time I caught a fish with a fishing pole. We found these in the Connex box, and they're ours now. This one's not a good fishing pole. What? Here, I'll take that. This one's a shorty.
Have you been holding it like this? Dude.
Hold it however I want.
That's how you hold it. Goodness.
Yep, still got it. We were having so much fun moving. Look who decided to show up. I don't know if I'm helping, but I'm here. Support. So most of the parts and the tools are already at the new shop, so just a little bit more to go and we'll be done. Right. That wasn't too bad. Only 2.5 days. And the only thing that we have left is we need to get this Challenger lift taken out. And I'm not very good at that, so I'm leaving that to the professionals. Kip from Legend Auto Lifts is going to get our Challenger lift taken care of and put in our new shop. So by the time we get back from Mexico, it should be put in. But we've got a long drive ahead of us to get to Mexico. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.